Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Beastman playthrough as Taurox of a Brass Bull with the Manblight tribe, where we are about to sail across the sea. We do want to do a little building up first, but once we've built up a little bit, we are going to sail straight over into the higher Elflands and burn and destroy them until we can pick up the Sword of Cain. Now that does mean if the Sword of Cain isn't currently claimed, we need to let somebody claim it to try and defeat us with it first. At which point we will obviously batter them into non-existence and take the sword for ourselves and, yeah, destroy the world. Mwah. There are some minor negatives for us to by having the Sword of Cain long run, but not really massively. It's just going to be fun, and it will also be bad for the world, because I believe as you've got it long is the corruption isn't just for your faction. I believe it's worldwide corruption, so yeah, we will watch as the world falls. At some point we may get a Chaos Invasion, which will be fun, and if we do, we will obviously go and join their ranks. But at this point, you know, we are at the point where there is no stopping us at this point. We could, you know, unless we do something really silly, we can just roll over the world. It would just take forever. See, I do also want that for cheap miner tools, so let's start working on that as well. Let's go do some raiding for a little bit of income. I'm just holding a turn or two while we do build up, then we will launch the sea voyage. This is the other nice thing, how much money we do get from raiding, and obviously as we get both herds going, once this second herd becomes similarly built up, you know, in Minotaurs and things, really high level units, which I could throw in there now, but I'm happy to take time building it. It will obviously really benefit us even more. Come on, you want to think we're not there and just go and take there? Don't you? Don't you? You know you want to. Oh wow, they have come quite a way to try and get me. This is the one problem, is everybody does chase you. That said, they've left themselves, your Hookland there have left themselves so open. I mean, dangerously so, to be fair. The old world is so ripped to pieces, and if you look back over here, it's all over the place, and I can't necessarily see everything which is happening over there. So you don't want to leave that too vulnerable.
I will not.
Let's go smash there quickly. While we're waiting, you know. Income's not an issue at all. Let's keep buffing ourselves even more. And next turn, once we've done that little bit more building, we will go to sea. I should have moved him a little bit out of the way before we built there. That said, I'm not... It's a reasonable army there, actually, so... Unless it's being double or triple tapped, it's probably okay. If they go for it, I might well just retreat it for the time being, but... See, they may have... I was hoping that a small army like that might accidentally bump into it, but obviously not yet. I forgot about this new place here. No. No more holding off to the elves. To Ulthuan. To destroy everything around. I mean, we will burn Ulthuan as to the ground if we can. Certainly we're going to get Elothan. But do as much damage here as I can to... you know, to destabilize the vortex, of course. Ooh, well, that could be fun. Oh, you beauties! No. Oh, thank God. You know what? I do want to keep buffing him up a bit. Slug skin is awesome. Because it buffs everybody in the army. So next turn we will start sailing. We are going to take attrition here. I don't believe that Beastmen are a particularly ocean going faction, so we may take some attrition going across the sea, but that's not a huge problem. We're going to land and we're going to make our way straight up towards whatever this area is called, and the Shrine of Cain, and try and take the sword. Because Taurox with the Sword of Cain. Yeah, I like the idea. And you will definitely be doing a lot of damage with that. I mean, it'll buff up his already quite good damage, but he doesn't really have a weapon, doesn't he? Obviously, I suspect the Sword of Cain is probably better, but we'll see, because it might be. It's got to be better. Because it's like the ultimate weapon, isn't it? And the debuff, the spell it does, is insane. That's right, sail away. So he does flaming attacks. Sailing across the sea could take us a while, guys, but it is what we want to do, and we are getting there. Nice. So that's obviously from our hero. But it's going nicely, so we'll get across here, we'll find somewhere to land and work our way up. Because we use big... I'll zoom in next time. I think they're like whales with horns, which we use as our seafaring units. This is the depressing thing about playing factions like this, is just how quickly stuff behind you just gets reconquered. Unless you're properly huge. It really does all just get reconquered quite quickly. It's alright. Come near me. You know you don't want to. So yeah, our seamount is this weird, evil-looking whale thingamy. Why is this one that much faster? Honestly, not sure why they're fast, but obviously I don't necessarily want them to be making landing too early. So it's a bit end-turny now, and we are obviously burning off some income, but not much, because we're not spending a huge amount at the moment. We'll land there and start having fun with the elves. Now I need to not destroy the Shrine of Cain, because destroying the Shrine of Cain would actually be a foolish thing to do until I have the sword, because I can't claim it by taking the Shrine of Cain, whereas anybody who holds the Shrine of Cain can. So worst comes to worst, we will just go to ground around the Shrine of Cain until somebody picks the sword up and go and take it off them. And then we will have fun devastating Ulthuan. They have resettled behind us. It's hardly surprising, but... I mean, let's be honest, we were going to do that anyway. There we go. Oh.
Gods protect us!
We've already got that one. No, let's go for that one and get the extra income, basically. Definitely don't think I need any more defensive buffs. Let's give ourselves a devastating charge. I'm still not sure why I've got the mage, considering I barely used them. No, and we are now going to make our way north. I'm not going to go out to hit Mistnar, not yet. Anyway, once we've got the Sword of Cain, I will probably spend a bit of time. What I'll probably do is move a load of stuff from this army over to this army and re-recruit. So my stuff will be lower level, but will be in a very nice, shiny position there. Here come the Elven agents. The Elven archers are potentially worrying, but the thing with the Elven archers is they don't have much armor piercing. Can I say that? Some of the newer ones do. But they lack armor piercing so much. The Dark Elves are actually nastier to fight because of their armor piercing. But they tend to be low armor, so lower armor anyway, so they're not too bad to fight. But I suspect Dark Elves will be the most annoying thing for me to fight. Dwarves, potentially with their high mass, but again, we've got such a high mass now ourselves. Not in any rush, and I kind of hope some of their armies will fall into us here. Also happy to spread the chaos corruption. Oh, and here we go, double timing down. And nom 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 nom. So there we go, absolutely destroyed them. So our initial landing has been good. And we are going to keep heading north. And we are going to burn and pillage on the way. I'm not going to bother going out to there, but we're certainly going to hit these places on the way up. And here has realistically been allowed to flourish for quite a while now. So, I mean, we've already got a good hit from Tor Corali. Let's see. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, now might be a good time to go to ground and swap my armies up a bit, because that is a huge force. Nah, ooh. Yeah, that's right, and that is all but, well, one off my full recruitment speed, so that's not too big an issue. How quickly can these guys recruit? Minotaurs. There's still one turn. We can't recruit Cygors there. Yet. Let's unlock that because we can. There we go, that is going to substantially buff my armies, though it is also going to substantially increase the cost of my armies, so... but we've also gone to ground, so these guys don't necessarily know we're here. I'm kind of hoping they're at war with the elves. I should have double checked, because that is a humongous invasion fleet if it is. I could definitely take it now, to be fair, so I'm not worried by that at all. We've got the income to spare, and we are going to be ripping through all of this territory, so... Oh, we have been revealed. Not a huge problem. Anybody who wants to come sit on us is going to have fun. I don't want to be too ridiculously aggressive. Now we can be, you know. This many Minotaurs, they'd have to have a fairly solid army to go up against us, so... But I say that next turn, once they're actually built. And they're all disappearing off. Oh, were they just zerging over because they saw the empty city? Cygors are somewhere else. No point doing it without our full stacks. Ooh, we do have a special magic-y one. But no, I'm going to save them again.
The gods are watching.
We're going to actually take the growth. Because I've got plenty of cash, so I don't need the other buffs. Let's start doing that one again. Going to go here next, and then we will start building up. So yeah, I think this invasion is going well. Oh, I thought she was going to actually settle there. She's dead anyway. I'm not going to let that lie. She cannot just march up next to us. I mean, we're not technically at war with her, but not technically at war with her doesn't mean I'm not going to not completely destroy her armies. See, if they were coordinated, if they could coordinate all of the High Elf factions, which is what realistically they would do, I would potentially have a few turns and then they would end me off because they'd move all of their armies together to chase me. So I'd actually end up facing, you know, about 5 or 6 or 7 armies at the same time. With Lightning Strike, I could even potentially deal with that, though. That is the scary thing. But it would hurt to deal with, be forced to deal with them all.
Misguided.
Even in death we serve Old One.
So they do take me 2 turns to get build. No, not you, not you, not you. I'm tempted to get myself a giant. Let's compare. They are very slow. Yeah. And let's drop something out of here. And put the mage in here. There we go. Nice. Buffing up our Minotaurs nicely there. So we are running, you know, we are running at a negative now, but that's not a problem. And as I said, long run we are going to start spawning out more herds. And actually we don't have the reduction. We don't have all the buildings I want here. So once we reduce all of that cost by about 50% as well, eventually that'll be very good. At that point we will also spawn out a 3rd horde and potentially a 4th herd, not horde. And, you know, once they're built, to start building them up. In fact, I should probably be doing that sooner rather than later. And yeah, here's going to start working on those buildings to reduce its upkeep, because we don't really need the growth anymore. We can get the growth if needs be. So the Sword of Cain is definitely moving. That is going to be quite awesome having that. Shh, we're not here. Honest, Gav. Let's hope somebody walks into us. Like them. Ah, recapping behind me. They may run into us. Oh, not quite. That said, you can see Lothar is already actually technically slightly more powerful than me. So I do want to be a bit careful about them and their annoying archers, but I'm not massively concerned. And they are now confederating all these people as well because of this threat. And that is something which happens when you come in and provide a big threat like this. It is there is the real potential that the elves will just all confederate. And that is potentially the biggest risk I face here. If they all confederate, I will... yeah. Yeah, they will then be able to really bring a point of power against me, but I'm not hugely bothered because we've already done substantial damage. I mean, they're resettling places, but those places are already damaged. And we may try and go through one of the gates after we've got the Sword of Cain to get into the heartland of Ulthwam and really do damage and work our way down to Lotham. And then spread lots and lots of lovely chaos corruption. Basically, we'll stick together as two armies until we've really cut the heart out of them, and then we'll split up to completely devastate Ulthwam. Though again, it'll be hard to take it all out because of the recapping. Realistically, I'd want 4 big solid herds here to do that. So much more expensive here, but we're going to reduce that down. Guess that one makes more sense. And they may come for us, but I doubt it. Yeah, run away. That's right, Tyrion. Run for your life. I mean, they should be... To be fair, he does have a few armies around. You know, they are closing in, but not... Now we've got 2 big, solid, nasty, Minotaur armies. It's not a scary prospect. We're more likely to be poked to death by agents than anything else. God. So I'm fairly sure the Sword of Cain is here. Yep. Yeah, that I'm already at such a, you know, I'm not going to bother with that just yet. And it becomes an auto. Wow, that giant takes a lot of damage.
You are making a mistake.
Mwah, mwah. The sword of Cain will always be drawn to the powerful. You have defeated its most recent owner. Even as their body cools, the sword calls to you. The power of a god bowed within the blade. Return, yeah, no, claim it. 450 armor piercing, 25. Magical attacks, yes. Mwah. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Oops, no. And because it's pulled the rune axes off Taurox, I can now equip it elsewhere. That's a little cheaty. By a little cheaty, I rephrase that. That's a lot cheaty, but I don't care. Is awesome. So the brass bull now wields the sword of Cain. It is quite good. Oh, I've derped. I know what I should have done, and I will try and do it if I can. We will try and move the unique item to the axes. To the no, we'll leave it on my other hero. I was gonna think I could potentially move it to the Gorbel, but he doesn't need the buff, though it's still nice. It's a tricky one. But that just makes us vastly more powerful now. Ooh. Well, they're brave. Foolish. Brave. I mean, they don't necessarily know I'm planning. I will just turn around and wipe them out, but... Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh god, we've got a shouty elf again. Simply because I want to kill a lot of elves. I want to fight this battle. I know it's not going to be a difficult battle, but it gives us something to fight and have a bit of fun. They are technically all anti-large, but do you think they're anti-large enough, guys? No subtlety here. We are going to form a straight line, and we are going to charge. If my giant dies, my giant dies. He has already proven his lack of worth. Forwards. You two can start throwing rocks at that. Here comes the archer fire. bashing in. You guys can start charging now. So you can just start throwing things at anything at the back. Oh wow. Yeah, I think things are going well for us, guys. So, oh, I was going to say we've probably lost a few guys on the way over, but apparently not. That's probably more likely to kill my guys than anything else which got thrown at me. No! I can't see a dead mine at all. Oh, there. 2. Wow. Yeah. It was good fun to do that though, just for the sheer joy of smashing through. Taurox didn't actually kill anybody. Neither did my giant. I'm unimpressed by the giant. I think I am going to be swapping said giant out. They didn't get many kills, but they've got a purpose in my army, whereas the giant really doesn't now. I don't know what I'll swap it for though. Potentially another mage, to be fair, because I should have a mage in my armies. Belenar the Wise fell there foolishly. I apologise for the bad joke, guys. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to be using that. You have a 50% chance to instantly die whenever you use this ability. That sounds like a bad ability, guys. That is us fully done. Which one is it I want? Nope. Its shadows are wild. Law of Death does have some cool abilities, but I'm not a huge fan of it. I like the cool looking ones, basically. Yes, the Pendulum spell is awesome. But all of that is going to be something now for next time, guys. Sorry, but that is the end of this episode. So don't tune in. You know, I can't talk today. Sorry, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comment section, or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There's a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle Games. Thank you very much for your time, guys.